My name is Bo with Back to Being. Today we'll be doing a short seated flow as part of the Technic series. And you'll need some cushions or a block. So we'll start in a comfortable seat, wanting to elevate the hips higher than the knees to support the natural curve in the spine and to help lengthen. Begin to close down the eyes or bring a gentle gaze to the floor ahead of you. And just allow yourself to sit and arrive. Allowing the next 10 or 15 minutes to be for you. Taking a couple of moments here to feel your seat in the earth beneath you. Feel held and supported. And then turn your attention to your breath. And just simply notice your breath at first. And maybe you want to lengthen the breath. See if you can make the inhales and the exhales the same length. So maybe you're breathing in and out for a count of 3. And when you're ready, come back to your natural breath and begin to make some circles with the torso, moving in a clockwise direction to start with. I'm trying to keep those hips pressed into the earth so we're not rocking side to side. We're stable in the root, and just the upper body is moving. And switch directions here. And on your last circle here, come back to center, and as you exhale, rounding the spine using your knees as levers. As you inhale, draw the chest to the front of the room, squeezing shoulder blades together. You can keep your eyes closed or blink them open. One more round here. Inhaling, maybe gazing up a little higher. Exhaling, rounding the spine and finding your way back to center. We'll do some gentle side body waves here. So starting with your right hand towards the earth, reach the left hand over as you inhale. And as you exhale, come back up. Inhale, right hand goes overhead, left hand comes to earth. And as you exhale, right hand comes down to the side, going twice more each side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more each side. Maybe closing down the eyes, maybe not. Inhale, last one. And exhale, come back up. We'll go a little bit deeper into that. So bringing the L shape of your left hand and bringing it into that sort of hip crease area where your seat is or where your hip meets your pelvis. Begin to maybe walk those hands down, or this is where that cushion could come into play by lifting the earth towards you. And maybe the right elbow comes to the earth, maybe not. And as you feel that stability in the pelvis, as you inhale, maybe that left arm reaches overhead. Maybe you lower the right ear towards the right shoulder. Wiggling the left fingers, and as you inhale, come back to center. And exhale, just noticing the difference between the left and right side. As you're ready to go to the other side, get that L from the right hand and tuck it into that hip crease area and begin to lower the left side to the left hand down, maybe bringing it higher here. As you feel stable in your seat, you can add the right arm overhead if that feels good in your body. Maybe lower the left ear to left shoulder. On your next inhale, coming back up to seat. And just noticing, has your mind wandered? Are you here? Without judgment, see if you can bring your awareness back to your breath. We're going to switch the crossing of the legs and just do a little bit of twisting here. As you're ready to inhale, sweeping those arms out and up. And as you exhale, bring your right hand to the left knee and the left hand behind you. As you inhale, lengthen that spine tall. Maybe gaze back to the front of the room. And as you exhale, gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale, sweeping those arms up overhead. Exhaling, twisting towards the right. Left hand comes to right knee. Right hand goes behind. As you inhale, lengthen that spine. And as you exhale, maybe twisting a little bit deeper. We'll move through that one more time each side. Inhale, sweeping those arms up overhead. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, maybe a little deeper. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reaching all those arms up overhead. Maybe wiggle the fingers towards the sky. And just coming into a gentle seated forward fold here if this works for you. Maybe nodding head yes, shaking it no. And then walking your hands up to seat. We'll come into a tabletop position now. So finding your way there, knees stacked under knees stacked under pelvis and hips, wrists stacked under shoulders. Moving through 2 cat-cows here, inhaling, lower the belly, and exhaling, rounding that spine. One more. Inhale and exhale. And finding that neutral spine. We'll do some thread the arm here. As you inhale, pressing firmly into the left hand, reach right fingertips up or behind the right side of the head. And as you exhale, thread that right arm under left and almost touch the earth. As you inhale, reach again. As you exhale, thread. One more inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Maybe lowering the right side of the head down and just taking a few breaths here. Maybe find that your hips are gliding to the left. See if you can draw your right hip towards the right side of the mat. And on your next inhale, press firmly down into the left hand. Reach right fingertips to the sky. Exhale, tabletop. We'll move to the other side. Inhaling, left fingertips to sky, all behind the left head. Exhale, left arm under right. 2 more like that. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, threading that arm under. 1 more. Inhale, reach. And as you exhale, thread that arm under. Maybe the left ear rests on the earth. Maybe you reach for that pillow. And maybe you glide the hips over to the left. And on your next inhale, press firmly down into the right hand. Reach those left fingertips to the sky. And exhale, come back to tabletop. We'll do 2 more cat-cows. Inhale, lower the belly, lift the head. Exhale, rounding the spine. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And bring your knees wide, your toes touching. Shifting the hips back to a child's pose, allowing the forehead to reach for the earth, or maybe we bring in that pillow again. And allow yourself to feel supported and held by the earth beneath you. Maybe you can breathe into the space between the shoulder blades, the back body. And as you're ready, begin to walk your hands up to meet you in a comfortable seat. Maybe placing one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Offering up gratitude for taking time to connect with yourself during your day. As you're ready, begin to blink your eyes open. Thank you for joining Back to Being. Hope to see you soon.